You go by motivation. You go by inspiration. You go by, do I really want to do this? You go by wants. But that's not enough. See, you gotta not just want. You gotta not just be motivated. Can't just be inspired. You have to want to do it. You have to take action. You have to do it. That's the only way that things will get done. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you. A lot of people wait to do things whenever they feel like they should do things. You don't do something today because you feel like you should do it next week. When today is the perfect day. When today, the present moment, is the perfect day to start. Not next week, not next month, not next year. Today. Next hour. The time is now. Now is the time. Stop playing. Because I feel like a lot of people think, yo, like, I feel like a lot of people think that you got nothing but time, like stuff just supposed to magically happen. Like, I feel like people think they have nothing but, you have nothing but time. But what I mean by they have nothing but time, people think they can just lollygag with their life and think something's supposed to supposedly change. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think they have nothing but time. People that's my age or younger, or people that's in their 20s, their 30s, they'll lollygag because they feel like, oh, well, I got until my 40s or my 50s. Somebody in their 20s be like, I got until I'm in my 30s. I don't, you know what I'm saying? To really lock in or to be serious about my life. But it's like, what? I'm not here to judge nobody or nothing like that. Because, you know, hey, we all grow. It's certain things that I've done in my life that I look back on, I'm like, I really did that? That's growth. So I'm not going to sit up here and judge you or nothing like that because I don't care enough. But also, it's just something to think about. Like, just think about it. What do you mean, oh, I'm not going to be so serious? Oh, I'm going to have fun. Or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that in my 20s. Then in my 30s, I'm going to lock in, I'm going to be serious. I'm going to actually focus on my career, my life. Like, what? Whenever you have the thought and idea of focusing on it, focus on it. Don't wait 10 years later. You know what I mean? Don't do yourself like that. It got abnormal. Yo, every insect and bug wanted to come out right now. So I'm gonna move y'all over here. But I'm gonna keep talking though. But y'all understand what I'm saying though? So it's like you can't go off of feelings. And that's what I'm gonna say. You cannot go off of feelings. You cannot go off of feelings. If you go off of feelings, if you dictate your life on how you feel in a certain moment, if you feel like doing something, you feel like getting something done, you ain't gonna ever get it done. I'm gonna be honest with you, you never gonna get it done. You ain't gonna ever get it done, bro. Not to speak it into your life, but I'm telling you from experience. It's so many things that I tell myself that I want to get done, and I wouldn't get it done. You know how many times that I didn't feel like doing something and I didn't do it? Like, really though, if you don't feel like doing something and you feed into that feeling of not doing it, 10 times out of 10, you're not going to do it. And you're going to procrastinate, it's going to be prolonged, and eventually you're going to create a habit of not getting things done or just feeling like it, or feeling like how. I'm going to tell y'all one hack and one secret, and it's not really a secret. It's not, I guess it can be, but this is some sauce right here. This is how you rewire yourself. This is how you reprogram yourself. This is how you rewire yourself. This is how you change. This is one of the ways that you can. By simply doing things even when you don't feel like doing it. Doing things even if you have some type of emotion behind, especially feelings though. Doing things even when you don't feel like it. Because I'm going to tell you, one of the best feelings in this world is doing something that you don't feel like doing, but you know that you want to do for real. I might be tired. Now, it do be times where I do be tired, where I be wanting to, you know, I be wanting to chill, I be wanting to go to sleep, I be tired and stuff. But guess what? That's not going to stop me from not creating a YouTube video. Because I'm sleepy. See, before I turned on this camera, I was literally asleep. Right? I was sleepy. I was like, oh, I want to go to sleep. I seen what time it was. I'm like, oh my God, I want to make some YouTube videos before it get too dark. Because I like to talk outside. See, if I would have went on my feeling of, oh, I'm sleepy, like I don't want to, like I was tired. I felt like staying in the bed. I felt like going back to sleep. I felt like laying down. I really did. I'm gonna be completely honest. And I almost did. Like I was so close to not getting up and making this video. But I was like, it's not about what I feel like. I literally told myself, it's not about what I feel like. Because I can always make this YouTube video and go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like sleeping, that doesn't mean that's the best choice to make. A lot of times you go off of your feelings, and your feelings aren't the best decisions and the best choices. And that's why you wind up where you wind up. Because you're acting off of feelings. A lot of times in life, you don't feel like doing a lot of things that's going to benefit you. You might not feel like, I don't even know. Some people don't feel like washing their ass. But that don't mean that they're not going to wash their ass. I'm being real. Like, you might not feel like going to work, but you're going. More like, most people in this world don't feel like going to work, but they go to work because they know that they have some type of responsibility, and work is able to aid that responsibility or take care of that. Most people that go to work don't want to go to work. Let's be real. Some people that, but that's the truth though. That's just the truth. And whenever you overcome those days, like whenever you overcome those days where you don't feel like doing anything, whenever you overcome those days when you feel like being lazy, you feel like sleeping in, you feel like not doing this, not doing that, you know, you feel like going back to your old habits, because that's really what it is. It's really yourself, right? It's your lower self trying to pull your higher self back down to your lower self. I promise you, because you're doing different things. Most of the time when you don't feel like doing something, it's because you're doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't feel like working out, it's because you've been working out consistently. But you're comfortable you, the old version of you, the you that you're still growing from, wants you to go back down to that. I swear I'm not lying. I want you to go back into that old stuff. Whatever you call it. Some people can call it whatever you believe in, whatever not. I don't really care. But you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that be you though, your old habits. It's like you want to bring yourself back down. But you gotta show yourself that you really up. And by doing that, even when you don't, whenever you feel yourself trying to feed back into doing those old habits that's not healthy, that's not beneficial, you have to knock yourself out of it. You gotta slap yourself like, and you gotta tell yourself, just because I don't feel like doing it, that don't mean that I'm not gonna do it. And you gotta think logically to yourself. If you don't do that one thing that you know that you should do, what is gonna happen? What's gonna be the cause of that? What's gonna be the effect? Sometimes you gotta stop acting off your feelings and thinking logically. You gotta ask yourself, if I really don't show up today, if I really don't do this, even though I don't feel like doing it, if I don't do this, this is really gonna mess me up. This is gonna set me back. This gonna make me want to fall back into my old habits, my own routines. You know, sometimes you really just gotta think about shit before you do it for real. Forget a feeling. Forget how you feel. Feelings come and go. But your lifestyle, nah, man, it gotta stick. But anyway, though, we don't make excuses. We make progress. Y'all stay elevated.